Emotional and social poverty is the greatest epidemic facing Canadian youth today. Here at the Dam, we're doing some incredible stuff, building inclusive community that's really growing. But we can still do more. The hallways of our high school are filled with kids experiencing depression and anxiety in numbers that we've never even seen before. Youth who are confused, frustrated, youth who feel like they just don't fit in, feel like they don't belong, and maybe, worst of all, feel like they are completely alone and isolated in this experience and in these feelings. In the Dam's Meadowvale program, we did a survey in the spring like we do every single year. But we were really struck again this year by what exactly is putting our kids at the most risk of being unable to really engage their own journey towards their full potential. Out of all of our females who filled out the survey, 35% said that they had experienced violence in their own home in the last year. 45% were victims of violence in a romantic relationship. 60% have intentionally cut, burned, or branded themselves, and 75% considered suicide. And among our population of youth who are the most at risk, male and female included, 92% said that they considered suicide in the last year, with 71% saying that they actually made an attempt at their own life. This is the epidemic of emotional and social poverty that the Dam is battling against every day. But we have hope, because we don't walk through the doors of our drop-in and see a bunch of kids at the end of their rope just barely trying to hang on a little bit longer. We don't see a bunch of depressed kids who don't have any light in the darkness. We see friends whose faces and names we know. We see smiles and we hear laughter, we play games and eat meals together and share life together. The Dam is making a difference. Yet statements like, "I feel more confident in who I am," and "I believe that I'm somebody valuable," were statements that were the hardest and most difficult for our youth to relate to and identify with. So, we want to do something about that.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along.
This year at the Dam in Meadowvale, we are going to be engaging youth with our I'm Worth It campaign. We're going to be focusing our energy and efforts through mentoring, drop-in, and development programs to cut through the lies that our youth have believed about themselves and help them grab onto the truth. Our youth need to know that they have value, that they are amazing, incredible, talented, unique, full of beauty, with infinite worth, and that they are loved. We want that truth to replace the hurt and lies of abuse, broken relationships, abandonment, and the insults that our youth throw at each other every day. Without the foundation of self-worth, our youth will not be able to build lives that can stand the test of time and the storms that will definitely come. But we know that we can make a difference, and so that is exactly what we are going to do. Because
I'm worth it.
I'm worth it.
I'm worth it.
I'm worth it.